Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so I think we're live. Just going to invite some people along. Just wait a couple of minutes until we get some people on. So if you're catching the replay, you might want to just go ahead just a minute or two. So good morning, good morning. Good morning. I'm just going to invite a few people along this morning before we get going. If you want to share it out to your community, please feel free. As much help to as many women as possible is the aim of today, if that makes sense. Oh yay, we've got a couple of people on. Morning, morning, morning. Let us just invite a couple of women along and then we'll get started. Let me know how you are today in the comments. Say hi, send me some hearts, share the love, as much support. So you can probably see I'm holding my phone whilst I'm inviting some people and my hand's shaking, so I might be a bit wobbly. Okay, perfect. How are we all doing this morning? Let's have lots of interaction this morning, lots of comments, lots of hearts, lots of love. As you'll know, if you've been in this group for a couple of weeks, you'll know that I've not actually been doing Facebook Lives that long myself, and I'm all about getting outside of our comfort zones. And although I do coach on confidence, self-belief, and kind of getting out and doing what it is that you want to do, I still am a human being and feel nervous, and I'm feeling really nervous at the moment actually. I don't know why. It's set in about 5 minutes ago and I was like, oh shit, what am I doing? So as much love and hearts as possible. Thank you for all the support. I hope I look good this morning. I was in a bit of a rush. I thought I'd straighten my hair for you. But anyway, enough about me. So, wow, we've got a good amount on. So, good morning, everyone. Let's have a look at the comments. Hi Nikki, hi Sam, hi Jane, hi Liz, hi Sophie, hi Rachel, hi everyone. Oh, me too, Rachel. I'll reply to your message once we've finished on here. Thanks, Nikki. Okay, so let's get started then. So, not everyone knows me and who I am. So I'll give you a really quick introduction on who I am, why you should even listen to me. Well, you don't really have to, but it might be nice to, and kind of my background. So I'm Rebecca Lockwood and I've been a coach since the back end of last year, so it's still quite a new journey for me, and it's really exciting that you're all on this journey with me. I've worked in the sales industry for the last 8 years. I've worked for really large corporations, definitely in the corporate world, building sales teams, training and motivating salespeople. And so I've actually been a sales coach and trainer for the last 8 years. And I've not only consistently was the top salesperson within the organisations that I worked in, but I was a top salesperson in the history of the companies that I worked in. So that was quite a big achievement for me. I didn't used to tell people that because I used to think that people would think that it means I'm big-headed or that I'm a bit full of myself, but that's absolutely ridiculous, and that's what we call limiting beliefs. And this challenge is all about banishing anything like that and stepping into the person that you are and being the person that you want to be. So I had a business for the last 3 years as well, which I closed in August last year. It was going absolutely amazingly well. It was called Rococo Woman, which stands for Rebecca Cockins Company, which was my maiden name. And we brought the store to your door. So I used to label myself as Wonder Woman, and we did like a pitch, and I'd always bring the store to your door and create dreams and confidence in people in what they wore. That company was going amazing. I was contacted to apply to go on Dragon's Den. I was scouted to go on Dragon's Den on The Apprentice. I won Jacqueline Gold Business Awards. I won other business awards. It was going amazingly. I had a team of fashion consultants who used to go out in the houses and do the shopping parties. And then one day I just decided that I didn't want to do it, and I closed it. I didn't even sell the business, I just closed it. And I was contacted by the first sales company that I worked for to go back, and they offered me a really attractive salary, and it was just to go in as a salesperson at the lower ground. I wasn't even going to build teams or anything, and within a month I was back building a team by accident. I just couldn't help it. You know, I feel as though I am a born leader and motivator in the best way possible. And you know, I feel like I'm in the best place when I'm helping inspire other people, motivate other people, and really firing everyone up to go and, you know, be the best that they can be. And that company, thanks Rachel, hi Ting. So that company didn't offer me any sales training, and so I began looking for my own training, and I listened to Tony Robbins, who I'm also meeting in a couple of weeks, and I'm so fucking excited. And it's NLP that Tony Robbins does. And although I'd been listening to him for like a year, it just like clicked one day that it was NLP that he does. And so I started looking for courses in NLP to train as an NLP practitioner, and then be able to build my team and help them become the best that they could be with these tools and techniques. And it just so happened that the most valuable course, hi Vanessa, the most valuable course that I found to go and train was an NLP coach. And so I went and did the training, and we kind of practiced on each other. And when I had when we did the NLP techniques, I was absolutely blown away by how powerful it was and how life-changing the results were so quickly. And so in December I thought, right, I want to, I might not want to coach, but at the end of the year, if I decide that I do want to coach, I'm going to want some experience. And so in December I just put out there that I was coaching, and I worked with over 50 women. And again, the results that we got were so amazing that I was like, this is what I have to do. I have to do this. And so in January, my packages went live, and we're now in April, and it's just flown, and it's gone so fast. So I specialise in overcoming any blockages, any limiting beliefs that stop you from achieving the life that it is that you want. So the success challenge then, what I want you to expect from this is that by the time we've finished this on Friday this week, you'll be very clear on what it is that's holding you back from doing the things that you want to do and taking the action that you want to take consistently. And then I'm hoping that after that, this week, you'll then naturally just go and do it. And I'm going to teach you now what it is that I did just last week and the week before that is now got me live with you today, and has just got me out of my own way, achieving the things that I want to achieve, and just showing up as the person that I want to show up as, because it's not about me, it's about you guys. It's about creating your dreams. And if I shy away and climb into myself and hide, which some days I do feel like I want to, I'm not benefiting any of you, and it's selfish. That'd be selfish of me to do that. So that's why I'm showing up for you today. So as you might have seen in the file section, don't worry if you've not already done it, because today I'm going to talk you through how to do it and how to do it really effectively. There's the Wheel of Life, and there is a 90-day planning sheet. So if you've not already gone and got them, please do. Thanks Amanda. Please do go and help yourself to them now. You don't need to do them as we're talking, because I may talk too fast anyway. I'm not going to break or stop here. I just wanted this to be a really short snippet so that you can take away the nuggets from it that's helpful, and then go away and do the work when you've got time. So this is all about doing the things that you're already doing in your business. It's not about giving you extra things to overwhelm you. It's about getting that overwhelm and just breaking it down to make it really clear. Yeah, that does count, Rachel. Morning, Michelle. So what you've got in the file section then is you've got a Wheel of Life, which looks like this. It's really straightforward and simple. And you've got a 90-day planning, which looks like this. So we're going to talk through the Wheel of Life to begin with. So in the Wheel of Life, you've got 6 priority subjects in the middle here. So what I want you to do is I want you to choose 6 subjects in your life or your business that you want to improve on. So I'll get mine, because mine's pinned on the wall. and this will give you a really good, this is just how I've done it. You don't have to do it how I've done it, but this is just to give you an example. So you can put whatever you want in the priorities section. It's entirely up to you, whatever's most important to you in your life. So mine is my relationship with my friends, my family, my business, my health, my personal growth, and my contributions to like volunteering and giving back. Then what I want you to do is, you'll see there's like a scale of 1 to 10. Can you see that? Yeah. I want you to scale it from 1 to 10, 10 being like the most satisfactory in your life, and not obviously being the lowest. So could you let me know if you've already done this? Just write in the comments if you've already done this, and what priorities you put in there, just to help everybody else who's already done it. Nikki, it's on your list today. Everyone's gone silent. Yeah? Okay, I'll keep going. So if anybody has already done it, feel free to just write in the comments what priorities, subjects that you chose, just to help other people. I think there is a few examples on the, there's like a kind of introduction to how to do it. Vanessa, what subjects did you use in the priorities? That's okay, Lizzie, you can do it. You can do it today. I just got your message as well, just as I was about to go live, so I've not replied to you yet, sorry. Okay, so you can put whatever you want in there anyway, it's whatever's the most important to you, whatever areas of your life that you want to improve on. So then you've got the, yeah, family's a really big one for me. You've got the outside, which is final goals. So what I want you to do is I want you to set final goals. And it's really important, this, because we can want to do things, and we can think in our minds, I want to do this, I want to be that. But if we're not clear and document exactly what it is that we want in our lives, then I'm really sorry, but it's unlikely that it's going to happen. It's amazing how, even if you just write it down and leave it somewhere, like one of these, I've just redone this, but when I did it at the beginning of the year, because I redo mine every 3 months, I put on there, with my health, I put a weight goal to be 11 stone. Now I've never really been bothered about my weight. It's never been something that I've even thought about, quite luckily. And I thought, you know, after having my daughter, I put a little bit of weight on. It'd be nice to be back to 11 stone. I don't actually think I've ever been 11 stone, but anyway. And then a couple of weeks in, because what I do is I do these, I put them on my wall, and then I have a look at them every twice a week, just to have a look at where I am, where I'm up to, make sure that the action plans that I'm putting into my daily to-do list line up with my goals and what it is that I want to achieve. That's really important. So I put on this anyway, that I want it to be 11 stone. And then a couple of weeks in, I thought, oh, I'm not even bothered about that. Like, I don't really know why I've put it on there. And I crossed it off. And then about 2 weeks ago, I had to go get some blood tests done, and you know, they weigh you and do your blood pressure and everything. And I just thought, oh, I wonder how much I weigh, because I have a rule that there's no weighing scales in the house. And she went, oh, you're 11.3. I was like, oh my God. So I've not weighed myself since, and that were about 3 weeks ago, but I've achieved that goal without even realising it, and just from writing it down. You know, that's how powerful it is, setting goals. Thanks, Amanda. Yeah, so things, they don't have to be massive things either. So like my relationship with my family, laughing, making my daughter and my husband laugh every day, that's my final goal. So it doesn't necessarily have to be something, you know, like one of my goals is to make 100 grand this year. You know, that's a big one. And it is a little bit scary, or it was when I first wrote it. It's not quite so much now. But you know, just the smallest of things that make the hugest differences in our lives. Having more laughter and joy around the place. So moving on then. So sometimes it is lovely, isn't it, Marsha? Sometimes that final goal is big, scary and hairy. and we need to break it down into smaller chunks. And so we've then got first journey goal on here. Okay, now first journey goal is what do you want to achieve before achieving that final goal. So let's break it down a bit, and just put smaller things that you can achieve a bit closer to the time that aren't quite so scary, that will get you to the goal that it is that you want to achieve. Okay, it is fantastic. So then we're going to move on. So barriers. Okay, so this is a really important one because I focus and mainly work with limiting beliefs, challenges, blockages, and I absolutely love this because you're addressing them immediately. So yeah, there are going to be barriers. Yeah, we are going to get it in our own way. Yeah, we do need to understand that. But you know what? It doesn't matter because we're going to acknowledge it right now before we even start doing anything towards achieving. Hi, Katrina. So we're going to address it right now before we start doing anything towards achieving our goals. So time management at the time of writing this wasn't a good thing for me. So that's something that I needed to address. You know, my daughter, this laughter thing, my daughter's nearly 2 and she's like, definitely terrible twos. You know, everyone tells you that it's not a great stage and it's challenging, and that's one thing that I've put as a barrier. So okay, right, what can I do to overcome that? So this is more about me because it's not, yeah, she's 2, she doesn't understand what she's doing, so how can I address this right now to kind of dissolve anything around that? And then actions. Okay, so then we're going to move on to the outside circle, which is actions. So what actions do we need to take to achieve the goals that we want to achieve? Okay, so I write 3 bullet points in here, actions that I need to take to begin achieving my goals. Okay, so let's get out of our own way, let's start making things happen. You know, this isn't going to do itself. It'd be nice if we could write it down and it'd be the same thing with the 11 stone thing with the 100 grand a year, so that'd be really nice. But unfortunately I don't think it quite works like that in that sense. So let's get really clear on the actions that we need to take to achieve these goals, okay? And then on the outside, you've got strengths. So quite often, we have these little mind monkeys in our mind that say, oh, you can't do this, or you're not good enough to do this, or, you know, what do people tell ourselves? You know, I hear myself saying, and I still do it myself, you know, like I say, I'm a human being. So I might say to myself, oh, I can't do that. Or who am I to do that? Who am I to deserve that? Who am I to have nice things and have a nice life? What will other people think of me? What will people think that I'm big-headed if I'm doing really well and I've got a nice car and a nice home? Will people think that I love myself? You know, these silly little things that we tell ourselves which limit what it is that we achieve in our lives. So now I want you to stop doing that. Stop, zip it. Just stop. If you ever catch yourself doing that, just stop. Okay? So this week, I want you to be really clear on what it is that you're telling yourself. Because would you tell a friend that they're not good enough? No. Would you tell a friend that they shouldn't do that because other people might think something of them? No. So don't do it to yourself. You know, we have to be our own best friends and we have to be there for ourselves. Just stop. I get really emotional about this. So if this is the first time you've spoke to me, I'm very quiet. I don't like soft spoken. I don't ever realise how quiet I actually am until I listen to myself on video. But yeah, so that's the Wheel of Life. Was that helpful? It is a story, Nikki, completely. It's a story that we tell ourselves that's not true. You know, we just make silly things up. Okay, so once this is done, I then break it down into a 90-day plan. Okay, so you'll see on here, so what I do is I break it down. I did it in January to March, and then in March, at the end of March, I did it from March to June, and And then I've got like a start thinking about, so when it comes to June, start thinking about what's going to go on in July. Okay, so this is really important because we want to get this into like a proper action plan, and then we want it to align with our to-do list every day. So I've got things on here that break down from my big targets. So one of my my health goals was to join the gym, and like my personal growth was to join the gym, and quite luckily down the road there's a spa gym and they've got a membership available. So on my goal planning I've put number 1 to join the gym and the spa, get a membership. You know, there's, in fact, I've already done a few of these, so I've not looked at this week yet, last week even. So number 1, get a membership at the gym, which I've just done. Hire a cleaner, did that last week. Go to Tony Robbins seminar, woo! So if you're friends with me already, you'll see that I've already booked them tickets and I'm going in a couple of weeks. Another one is to get savings towards buying a house. Fully book my coaching. So I've only got 9 spaces left on my coaching program at the moment, and I've not even gone into pre-launch. Get better engagement on social media, which I think I just got a notification saying that we've got over 50 comments. I think that counts. Woo! You know, this is all about getting really clear on what it is that you want to achieve, and breaking it down so it's not massive and unmanageable or scary or hairy. We're breaking it down into a 3-month plan, getting really clear on what it is that we want to achieve and making sure that we achieve it. So then you've got a vision. So my vision is to build a home and empower and inspire and motivate other women. And then you've got a section to add your favourite quote in here. So your vision and your quotes. And then there's a section to break down it into months. So month 1, month 2, month 3, and then start thinking about, can you see that? Yeah. So let's break these big goals then, or the not so big goals from the Wheel of Life, into months. Okay? And that's it. That's how simple it is. So then I sit down twice a week, I pull these both out and I look and I think, right, what is it that I'm doing to align with the goals and the things that it is that I want to achieve? Because, oh, I know, Rachel, it does, because it mirrors when you think, but if you download it on the file section, you'll be able to see it properly. Time goes so fast. Like, every week it's Friday and I'm like, how did Friday come already? And I'm lucky, I'm not lucky actually, I don't believe in luck. I'm clear, that's a better word, on what it is that I want to achieve. And that's why I achieve what it is that I want. Because I'm clear, I'm precise, I'm persistent, I take consistent action, and I know what it is that I want. So my best advice is do this. You don't have to listen to what I say, because what I'm saying is only my own truth. It's not necessarily your truth or everybody else's truth. You know, everyone else has different beliefs and values, and you just need to know exactly what it is that you want and then exactly how it is you're going to get it, because that's the only way you're going to do stuff. There is like other things that we'll go into throughout the week, like doing a vision board, planning, doing visualizations that obviously help to achieve the things that it is that you want. But this, I feel, is the foundation of it, because you can't create a vision board or visualize what you want if you don't know what it is that you want. Does that make sense? I hope so. Okay, so once you've done that, then I know, like, I had a bit of a rant on here last night, because I experienced last night, I've got a dream that I want, and I've realised just by reframing my dream very slightly that I can have it now. So my dream is to have an amazing house or home with an amazing view from my bedroom and my living room and my office, with a swimming pool, a jacuzzi, a sauna and a spa. Okay, so I realised when I went down the road to the Titanic to get my membership sorted that I could actually live in that complex, and I could have all that right now. I don't need to be a multi-millionaire to have that. And so I've decided that I want to move down there, and we're looking at a flat. We looked at the penthouse on Friday, which was absolutely amazing. It literally felt like you were like stood on the edge of the world. It was amazing. And then we're looking at another apartment today at 12 o'clock. So I'll take some pictures and I'll share it with you. But just by changing my approach ever so slightly, I realised that I can actually have the dream that I want right now, and it doesn't necessarily have to cost me £1 million or even 100 grand. You know, it might cost me £700 a month, which is nothing when you compare it to your dream. You know what I mean? Like wow. So I shared this with someone who's very close to me, whose opinion I truly care about, and you know, really matters to me. You know, she's my best friend and my sister, so I'll just go all out there. I know one of my other sisters is on. Hi Liz. So I told her about this last night, and she gave me every single reason why I shouldn't do it. Every single reason why I shouldn't do that, because it's too expensive and I should be saving to buy a house for 80 grand. Now, I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. And I'm not saying that, you know, what she wants to do is a bad thing. She's doing amazing in the world. They've bought 2 houses and they're building the 3rd. They're doing incredible. And so I understand that they might not want to do that, but I do want to do that. And I found myself backed into a corner whilst I was told every single reason why I shouldn't do what I want to do and why I should do what it is that they think's right. Now, my message that I'm trying to put across is that your dreams, your goals, your vision is for you. It's been given to you. It's not for anybody else. It's for you. So don't let anybody else put their beliefs and values, and don't let anybody else impose anything on you and your goals and dreams. Don't let anybody ever belittle you. And I'm not saying that she belittled me, but just don't let the naysayers in, because like I said, this dream is given to you. So you do what it is that you feel is necessary to achieve what it is that you want, and just don't listen to anybody else. Okay, so I think I've just gone over time a little bit. We're just making it half an hour, aren't we? So if there's anything at all that I can help you with, anything at all that I've not been clear on, please do let me know. If you think that anybody that you know might benefit from this, please do share it with them, because I truly want to help as many people as possible really achieve the things that they want to achieve in their life. Because like I say, when you just change your approach ever so slightly and you get really clear on exactly what it is that you want to achieve, you can do anything that you want. I promise. Yes, you can. Okay, if you need anything at all from me, please let me know. I love you all, and thank you so much for joining me today. It's been a pleasure. See you later.